Hey guys, it's Jess from Marks and Motherhood, and this week my video is just going to be short and sweet. I'm going to be talking about two things. The first thing is transitioning my daughter from a crib to a twin bed, and the second thing is the giveaway that I promised would be on my channel. So I will have that kind of linked below if you just want to skip to the part in the video where the giveaway is, because I know not everyone is transitioning their kids right now, so this part of the video doesn't really apply to you. But for those interested, I'm going to talk about what we do. So, with my son, I decided to switch him after he had already been kind of climbing out of the pack and play. I had been nannying, and so I would take a pack and play for him to nap in, and a couple months before he turned 2, he started climbing out of it. So after about a week of just sticking him back in the pack and play, that seemed to work, and I was tempted to just keep him in it, but I was already about 4 or 5 months pregnant, and I knew eventually I kind of wanted to have her in the crib and him in a twin bed, so I figured why not. We had kept the twin bed in his room when we moved to our new place when he was around 18 months, and so he had already been climbing on it. He was already used to seeing it in his room, so all I did was I took him to the store and I got him really excited about bedding, and he got to pick out which bedding he wanted, which of course, since he is a boy, was a shark bedding, or was shark bedding. I don't know. Probably said that wrong. But I will show you a picture right now. So that is what he chose, and as you saw by his cute little face, he was so excited to be in a big boy bed. And really, it was only the first couple of days that were rough. Like, my biggest tip to a lot of my friends was just to keep putting him back in the bed. So for the first couple of days, I would hear him get out of his bed, and I would just go back in, put him back in his bed, and be like, you know what, it's okay, this is your new bed, we gotta stay in bed. And I just did that for the first couple of days, that when nighttime rolled around, we only had to do it for one night. And after that, he has been awesome. Like, he hasn't really crawled out of his bed. His bed was pretty close to our room. So I remember one night he did sneak out, and he was really sad because it was dark and he didn't know where he was going. So then we put a nightlight in the hallway in case he needed to come see us in the middle of the night again. But that didn't happen. And he has been a great sleeper from it, and he stayed in his bed and he was super happy, and we just went right to a twin bed. We decided to skip the toddler bed transition, and it's worked really well for us. Now for my daughter, she has been very different from my son. And I'd say probably around a year, 14 months, she started climbing into her brother's bed when we get ready for bed. And I was right there, so I kind of helped her on it, let her play on it, and then eventually she got more and more independent climbing onto it. So I'd say around 60 months, a couple months ago, she was getting on and off by herself all the time. But I would just put her in her crib, and then this is what I woke up to every single morning. As you can see, my son would usually climb into her crib in the morning, and they'd talk and play together for a good 20-30 minutes. And I just decided, you know what, like, he's going in there already. It's kind of a small space, so I almost felt like it would be safer if she had a bigger bed if he wanted to join her. And I decided just to go ahead and do the twin bed. I knew she could climb in and out of his, so why not? So what I did first was, for nap time, I stuck her in her big brother's bed, gave her her blanket, and I walked out, and she didn't get out of bed. She totally fell asleep, and she was asleep for her regular nap time. And then I went in, I was like, you know what, let's do it. And we went to the store, and we got her her bedding. We already had a twin bed because we had a bunk bed set, and so I just set it up in her room. I put on her bedding, I got rid of the crib, and this was her reaction. As you can see, she was so happy, and I was really surprised. There was one nap the other day. I switched her on Fridays, Saturday. No, I switched her on Saturday. So the afternoon nap, when she was first in her own bed, she did get out of bed once, but that was it. And they both stayed in their own bed Saturday night, they both stayed in their own beds last night, and it's been working out really well. She's taking a nap in it right now. And yeah, so, I mean, I've been fortunate. My kids have kind of just transitioned, but really my biggest tip is get their own bedding, because then they're excited that they picked it out. Hers, of course, as you saw, was Moana. My son picked out Sharks. And then the other thing is just to be persistent. It's going to be tough for even possibly the first week. You just keep putting them back in, putting them back in, putting them back in. And then after that, they realize, hey, this is where I'm supposed to nap, this is where I'm supposed to be. They know you're going to fight it and stick to it, and they kind of learn the boundaries to that, and then it works out really well. So it was a super smooth transition, and I thought it would be a lot more adventurous, but since she has an older brother, I feel like that's kind of why she just jumped the gun and was ready. Alright guys, now for the giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift certificate to Lily Jade and then a $50 gift card to Logan and Lenora. This is what I purchased from Logan and Lenora. It's their wristlet, and then I also have their changing pad accessory that I've shown in past videos. So I really love this pouch because the change pad is really big but also really compact. Let's pull it out. Kind of lay it out for you to see. It's also a magnetic closure, so you don't have to worry about Velcro, but it also stays put in place. And this is kind of how big it is. You can kind of see here in comparison there with the Rosie. But it's a really big pad. It works well for both my son and my toddler daughter. Then I just fold it right back up and stick it back in the front pocket. Then on the inside of the pouch, as I've shown in a couple of my videos already, what I normally carry is a spare outfit, wipes, pull-up, couple diapers, hand sanitizer, and some rash cream. My daughter has decided she wants to potty train herself lately, so this has been what my pouch looks like normally. I have a spare outfit for her, so a spare pair of underwear for her. I also have one for my son because he doesn't ever wet his pants anymore. It's just like he barely missed going to the potty, so I just have these for backup. Then I have these wipes because they're biodegradable for when we go hiking, but they're also flushable because I just feel like they do a lot better than just regular toilet paper on her. And then I still have some hand sanitizer for them to make it easier, because sometimes at parks, for some reason, there's not soap in the bathrooms, so we always have those, and that works really well for them. And that is the accessory I've just loved from Logan and Lenora. I've stopped using my Be Quicks, and I'm just a huge fan of this because of the change pad. Then I can take it out of the Lily Jade, and it frees up some space for me. And I also just throw some snacks in here most of the time, and my wallet even fits. And I will just take this to the store often for quick trips. Lily Jade, as you have seen, they have the new jade liner in all of their bags, except for the black bags that still have the red liner. All their inserts come out and are machine washable. The jade's a little easier to see on camera, but they are machine washable, which I really appreciate, because then anything that gets messy, I just put inside the insert, and I know that I can wash it if I need to. And that is all for a sneak peek at them. So for the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button below. Tell me what Lily Jade is on your wish list and what print you like in Logan and Lenora. And I will choose a winner next Friday. Thanks for watching.